Jonathan Haidt is a professor at New York University. With more than 30,000 citations from other scholars, he is arguably the most prominent social scientist at work in the world today. Haidt is especially famous for his framework of moral foundations or moral intuitions theory. The theory bypasses the traditional rationalist frameworks used by scholars and looks at how people's morals are far more beholden to emotions and intuitions than to rational frames of mind. In Western philosophy, Kant famously said that morality is rooted in reason, abstract moral rules that are true for everyone, always. But before that, Hume had actually said that morality is rooted in sentiment and emotion. He also said that morality was in many ways subjective, just like aesthetic taste is subjective. To Hume, there was no one-size-fits-all rulebook that could describe everyone's morals. Social scientists have traditionally worked off of a Kantian framework that emphasized reason as the cause of human morality. Many have thought that the ability to reason clearly about moral issues is what causes human beings to be moral. However, more recent research suggests that people aren't especially rational in their moral judgments. There is little to suggest that the most logical people are also the most moral. And one study even found that books on ethics were more often stolen from libraries than books on other topics. Therefore, it seems Hume was right. Morality is like aesthetic taste and varies from person to person. Rationality merely acts as a press agent, coming up with the plausible reasons for why we believe what we believe after the emotions have done their work. There are 6 different moral foundations, and everyone's morality has something to do with all 6 scales. But the mixture of the scales is different from person to person. We're going to do a more detailed breakdown of the scales in another video. For now, let's just note that moral foundations are not just different from person to person, they also vary between different political groups. Some people think that it's very important to care for each other and for the downtrodden. These people are usually left-wingers. Some think it's important to honor their society's traditional culture and to respect its cultural taboos. These people are typically conservatives. Others still think the most important thing is that the individual has the freedom to be his own master and that he is free to reject the norms imposed on him by the group. These people are typically libertarians. Not everyone agrees that their morality is more emotional than rational. Be that as it may, moral foundations theory has certainly gained ground among researchers and has turned up a lot of evidence that people are different. Curious as to where you stand? Take the test in the video description below.